means this is my first podcast test. Woo! Let's hype up.
What?
Like, let's hype up.
Oh, hype up.
Hype up.
I think you said like high bulb, and I'm like, what's high bulb? Is it
Hype up.
Hype up, all right.
My accent is not Australian enough.
Yeah, but neither
Yay,
is
mate.
mine. Yeah, mate. Yeah, mate.
Okay, guys, like, welcome to my podcast. So today I'm gonna talk about all the questions that I got. Well, actually, I really wanted to do this podcast for like quite a while, and then I remember that we wanted to try this, and then I think we just got back from the Sunday brunch.
Yeah.
And we just like too smashed to do that.
I love our Sunday brunch because it starts out like, okay, we feel good on a Saturday, we skip the gym, we get OTT extra looking, and we, who do we call? We call
Maurizio.
Maurizio.
Yeah.
And he sticks us on our table. We have a table.
Yeah.
He moves people for us.
Okay.
And then we just have never-ending wine. Like, the glass is never empty.
Okay.
Actually, there's some days when the staff is not very fast and it's not empty. But I love that brunch.
Okay. So, guys, before we start everything, my name is Raisha, and
Or they know you. They follow you on Instagram. Of course they know who you are.
just in case you don't know, because you know me like as Raisha, like who is my real name. Okay, so my name is Raisha. You don't need to know my job because like it's illegal here. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so this is my partner. What's your name? My bro. Hi, bro. So this is Eric, guys, and this podcast we gonna answer some of the question, but like this is mostly about relationship. Like people want to know like what kind of relationship that we have.
Well, it doesn't have to be about us. I mean, it could be in general.
In general, but like me and you though.
Yeah, but I don't think everybody needs to know everything. Keep people guessing, but like.
No, like just in general, we can like answer like what is the best relationship from your POV.
Your POV. Okay.
Yeah, and then like
Isn't that a category? I'm like.
And then we're gonna talk about how we maintain the relationship. Like, what is like a jealousy for you, and then like we talk about cheating, and also we talk about like how you bounce back. Anyway,
okay,
like
cool. And by the way, I know there's people watching, or maybe there isn't, or who cares? Throughout the stream, I'm just going to consistently remind people, and so are you. Just type questions. We'll answer whatever. We're here for an hour or whatever. Or if it gets fun, we'll just stay. But yeah.
Yes, and then okay, yeah. So how long we've been together?
2 years. In 2 weeks, it's 2 years.
In 2 weeks, 2 years. Ooh, what are we gonna do?
I don't know. You're not even here. Are you in like Bandung or something?
No.
Oh,
it's
that's
supposed to be like next week.
Oh, okay.
If I go. So anyway, yeah, I wanna know what do you think like what is the best style of relationship?
What's the best style of relationship? I don't know. You answer first. I don't think too hard about it, you know. I mean, ours was easy. We hook up and it's like, yeah, you don't have to go. Where normally if it's normally a hookup, it's like, I want to leave or they have to leave, right?
I don't know. You?
Okay, come on.
What?
This is an adults only podcast. I think people can handle it.
Yeah,
People know what a hookup is.
No, I mean like about me and you, like what you think the best?
Well, I think our relationship's the best. But I mean, that doesn't mean it's not the same thing for everyone. So I don't know. You answer first. Go for it.
What we do here is like we try to be like transparent 100% about each other, right? Like I know that this is not for everyone, and I think has to be like a very, very strong foundation and very, very strong trust to actually, I don't know, like, can I talk about this?
Yeah, I'm just staring at you because I'm trying to make you crack.
You're like, don't say it, bitch, don't say it.
No, go for it. Come on.
Okay, so as probably like a little, like, people around us know like what kind of relationship that we have. We kind of have like an open relationship, and I know this is not for everyone, or maybe like people think like, oh no, it's so crazy, you must not love each other, you cannot be faithful. But like, again, this is not for everyone else, and whatever works for you, it works. But like, if both party didn't think that like, oh no, I don't, I cannot accept if you want to have like open relationship with me, but that's come back to your regulation with your partner.
Your
okay,
comfort zone.
your comfort zone.
Yeah.
And then like, meanwhile, me and Eric, like, I trust him a lot. I hope he trusts me too. Do you?
Yeah, bro.
And we kind of, let's say, is adding another people to have in our like amazing journey together. And then we try to be like transparent, and then we try, okay, so why we want to do this is because like, I think I don't want to cheat, and I hope that like he doesn't want to cheat as well. Hello, your whole wife here.
Yeah, go on.
Okay. And yeah, so how about we just trust each other and then like be honest to each other? That's it. Right? I think that's enough, and then we can go to another question. And okay, so what is your love language?
I think this love language stuff is a load of crap. I really think it's a load of crap. Like, people go, oh, my love language is touch or blowjobs or whatever. I genuinely hate that. I think, like, my idea on the whole point of like, when people are dating, it's like, if you're actually going to date somebody, like, seriously, don't rush anything. I don't think anybody should actually get into a relationship at all, honestly, because we know a lot of people, and it's always a new guy or a new girl or whatever, and they rush into it, and you look at their profiles and it's like, oh, another guy, oh, and they're madly in love, and then 3 weeks it's like it's over. Like, people rush into, so you've got an idea, and hold on, and I genuinely think it's fucking stupid. Like, don't go on a date with somebody or meet somebody or whatever going, this is gonna be the love of my life. It's like, bro, take it slow. You don't know shit about this person, and you meet so many people that just like do so much, jump into the deep end right away, and then they end up fucked. Like, and then you get this reputation, whether it's a guy or a girl, where it's like, you get this reputation where, man, people just go, they can't take you seriously, Whereas at least with us, it's like, we didn't really rush anything. We dated for a long time. Like, we were consistently seeing each other.
Yeah.
But it was after a while. It was like after a few months before we went, yeah, okay, cool. I'm all about this. I think people have my opinion. I think people have the wrong idea about relationships. I really do, and I think people. I don't have a problem with people that are like serial daters that will just date somebody new every week, because there's nothing wrong with that either. Because it's like, bro, find out what you like, find out who you like. But I have a real problem with. I have a real friggin' problem with people that like dive into the deep end so quickly. So if we're talking about what the ideal relationship is, it's like, find out what works for you. What are your values? Does the other person hold the same values? And are you aligned ultimately? And you're not going to learn that after 1 or 2 dates. You're going to have to see the person for a long time. And you know what? If you put that, let's call it a barrier or condition in front of you, honestly, the reality is it's like you're going to learn pretty quickly whether or not that this person is somebody that you want to spend any time with in the long run. You know, because fundamentally it's not just about the initial spark and honeymoon period and blah, blah, blah. You've got to think about long term. It's just like, you know, for instance, one of the things I was pretty transparent about in the beginning was, bro, you know what my job is. You know I'm not going to be around a lot. I'm in a different city every week. It's like, you just got to accept I'm going to be gone all the time. I mean, I literally got back today from another trip.
Yeah, I know. But like, I'm asking like, what is your love language, babe?
Yeah, I know, but I'm carrying on from the first question, which is like type of relationships. Like, as I said, this is kind of question 1 and 2 combined. I think the way people view relationships is too Disney. And
I want a Disney love life.
yeah, of course.
Like,
and
you
that's,
gave me that.
yeah, but
so
I mean,
thank you.
but I mean, I'm here, right? And I'm like, you're sitting there going, oh, this and that and airy fairy bullshit. It is, right? And I turn around and go, well, here's the reality. And we work because I took the time to actually suss you out and go, yeah, this is somebody I want to date long term. Right? So good for you. But
Good for you too, bitch.
yeah, of course. But that's just the reality of it. It's like, like I think people have the wrong idea, and we've met even in our friendship circle people that are like in and out of relationships all the time, and they're crying to us, and like you know, we see the stories online. You see one
Take
week
this
it's one.
person, take this
Yeah,
person, take this.
it's 1 week one time, 1 week 1 week this, 1 week that, new drama, and then magically it's all rebooted again with somebody else, and it's like, bro, come on, like, have some chill, you know? I mean,
But still, you haven't tell me what is your love language.
and I told you, I personally think the whole idea of love languages is stupid.
For real?
Yeah, because everybody has all of them, but it's not always at the same time.
Yeah, of course.
It's situational.
Like I believe that like we have all those types of love language, because when you're in love, you put your own language, right? Like I love receiving gifts, but like maybe it's only like I think like okay, it matters, but like I want to have like a quality time together, or like it doesn't matter like how much he spent for me, but like I really just want to live in his skin, you know, like physical touch. But
Which can get annoying, and she has to understand that.
what?
Yeah, but there's gonna be boundaries, bro.
What boundaries?
Like, if I want to do a shit, you can't be living in my skin.
Thank me. Anyway, so yeah, like my love language is more physical touch and a quality time. What else they have? This is like a gender shit. They have so many.
Oh my god,
Don't even start.
I will start. If you poke me enough, I will freaking start on this shit, because honestly, Lan, like, I can't tolerate I really can't tolerate some of the airy fairy Disney crap that you read in these websites and magazines.
Peace for all my gender friends or whatever.
Yeah, all two genders.
No, there's like are they whatever
No.
faggot.
There's two genders.
table.
That's it.
Well, that's sex, not gender.
It's the same thing.
No, if you're camera, then you're camera, you know?
Yeah, totally. I identify as a helicopter.
Tarakata. You know that?
Yeah.
Okay, so,
By the way, I know there's a few people watching now. Just chat. Put it in the chat. Oh, look. I like. Who's this?
this one, Sha.
Okay.
Thank you for the chit chat.
Like the stream as well. It helps.
Okay, so we've been together for 2 years, right?
Yeah.
And people only see like, oh, this couple is always party all the time, lovey-dovey, and never argue and whatever, blah 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 blah. Tell all my followers honestly, like how much we argue.
Oh, we argue like it's not like like throwing knives at each other.
Throwing knives.
It's usually like...
No, I just shit on the bed.
Yeah, it's Amber Heard. No,
Give me my 15 minutes.
no, but like for real, like it's like any. It's like if
Any normal couple, like,
Yeah, like-
you with your ex.
like no, forget that. Like if we put shit into context, right? Like
Yeah.
forget that we're dating at the moment. If somebody comes to you,
No, I can ex single. Don't worry about
yeah.
that.
If somebody comes to you, and you're in the wrong mood, or your headspace is somewhere else, and then you get bothered by something, you're naturally gonna like be bothered by it, and it just escalates into until you just both go, yeah, okay, this is dumb.
Yeah.
It's simple as that.
And how you actually avoid the conflict.
You can't avoid conflict. I mean, this is what you and I mean, you're gonna come out here and be all like what's a women's magazine?
What magazine?
What's the name of a women's magazine? I don't know. I don't read them.
Woman magazine.
Yeah, magazines for females. What's the name of
Oh, I
one?
don't know, Cosmopolitan.
There we go, Cosmo.
Yeah,
I'm not going to give you the Cosmo answer. I'm going to give you the realistic answer because I live in reality, not in Disney.
You make me live in Disney.
You feel like you're in Disney, but that's
No,
fine.
no,
You're the
no,
woman.
No,
You're-
we're talking about like how we avoid or maybe like make it less conflict.
Yeah,
So
look.
for everyone that like struggling in their relationship and thinking like so many questions, am I worth it? Or like why he never give me validation? And then like there is nothing perfect, you know. This is like two heads in one roof. It's gonna be like he wants A, I want B, and then like how we avoid conflict is actually this is not you versus him, but this is like us versus our ego, right?
Yeah, and the thing you got to remember is it's like, forget that you're even dating. Like,
So what? We're
no,
bros
no,
now?
no, stop for a second. I'm talking about, like I said, I'm going to take the perspective of I live in reality, and you can give the cosmopolitan perspective if you want. I'm
I
going
don't
to...
even watch, like, read
No, I
that.
know, but I'm using it as an analogy.
Okay.
Like,
Can I
the-
steal this?
yeah, the perspective I am giving is reality. And at the end of the day... What are you doing?
Just in case my mom watch it.
I'm pretty sure she knows you drink. But the real answer I'm going to give is like, look, just because you say we are a couple, right? It doesn't
Are
mean...
we?
Yeah, just because you say we are a couple, it doesn't mean that automatically your humanity goes out the window. At the end of the day, you are two people.
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean that when I'm happy, you're happy. It's like sometimes I have a really long day at work and and it was annoying. And then I have to come home and pretend to be like happy, joy. And you know, sometimes it's like, bro, I'm just not in the mood. I just want to shut my brain off and shut the world out for a while.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes you're in a different vibe, you know, and that's enough. It's like the reality is you're never going to not argue. But I'll give you this. If you don't have your ups and downs,
Yeah.
like, well, what the fuck is the point? Like, you know what I mean? It's like, if you don't have your low points, well, how are you going to know what's good? Because I'll tell you what happens. If it's always like this neutral level of mildly happy, I know what's going to happen. You or me are going to get bored and go, yeah.
Yeah, we need to spice things up.
Yeah, because that's the thing. We like that's you know, people that follow her. Nobody follows me because I don't have Instagram, but people that
Good,
follow
stays
her,
that way.
people that follow her, right? It's like all she's, you know, all they're gonna see is like the amazing times. It's like, look at this amazing event we went to.
Because-
hold on, this great night we went to, and then check it out. Look at this lunch. Look, I'm going to the gym. Check out my cute outfit. But the reality is like we're not gonna post the shit stuff.
Yeah, of
You know,
course.
it's
Like I think my social media is a happy place that I wish that I can spread the happiness for people, right? Like
Yeah.
they don't need to see like what's my lowest low, right? And I don't think that like they need to know my sadness or whatever, even though probably like all my close friends know. And
yeah, that's it. It's reserved for your close friends. I mean,
yeah,
like,
so by the way, guys, okay, so the borderline is like how you actually avoid conflict is like, you know, the fundamental is like you, okay, wait, is that my nipple? No, right? Is this my nipple?
no,
No,
you're
okay,
good.
good. I'm good. Okay, my eyes. Sorry.
Bro, come on. Get to the point.
Okay, my point is like how you can actually avoid conflict is just remember the borderline is like you are a partner, you both partner, right? And then just okay, you are allowed to, like, I am allowed to upset, and then you have the right to upset, but like just don't drag too long, and then like one of you just have to like cut the drama and then asking, okay baby, what is the solution?
Are you going to take your own advice?
Yeah, this is, I'm talking about you.
Ah, yeah,
You're the one
yeah.
that like asking, okay baby, what is the advice? I'm the shithole. I know that.
You literally said, don't drag it on too long. Oh, yeah. who
I
does
am
that?
the one that like taking so long because like I need to spice up things, you know, like life is like being so, I mean like I really want to curse.
You're allowed
curse.
to. There's just certain things
This
you
is
can't
not
say.
Twitter though.
No, it's alright. As long
Okay,
as it's
like
just...
okay, I really want to say like fuck, this is the healthiest relationship that I've been for the entire life. So I'm like, come on, like make some noise, you know, like I really need to argue with you. Like, why don't want to argue with me? And then he never want to argue with me. And it's like,
So, to all the guys watching, doesn't matter how amazing your woman is. They're all just fucking crazy. All of them.
I mean, come on, like if you can take the best of me, you can also take the worst of me.
No, I find that a stupid excuse for poor behavior.
But you have
No,
that
yeah, that's
sometimes.
yeah. People have bad behavior,
No,
but,
I mean like
but
baby,
I think it's like when.
am I bad?
No, you're not. I mean, it says we've been together for 2 years, but like you look at, I have a big problem with things like catchphrases, like, you know, that, what is it, the diva? Oh, if you can't handle me at my worst, you can't handle me at my best. Piss off with your bullshit.
I know.
That's like, because a lot of the
I
time,
know.
I look at that and go, that's just an excuse for bad
Yeah.
behavior. You know, and that just says that you're going to be a nightmare to be with, and then expect when you decide to put out that, yay, everything's good. It's like, nah, bro. It's like, you've got to be a good person overall, in the knowledge that you're both people and you're
Am I a
your
good
vibe.
person?
Yeah, then your vibe is never going to always match up.
Yeah,
you're
of
both
course.
human.
Yeah, of course. So yeah, that's how we avoid conflicts, guys. Just ask for a solution, because like there is no point to dragging along, and then like somebody between you have to like cut off, okay baby, what we can do, what is the solution, so we can move forward and move on. That's it.
Yeah, but I think, you know, that's it. You said it very early on, is very much as well. Just don't let your ego get in the way. I mean, don't think you have to win an argument, because obviously sometimes you just sit there and go, what are you even arguing about? Like your
Yeah.
internal monologue. Like, what are you even arguing about?
Okay, next question. Have you ever
Really?
been jealous?
I don't get jealous. Like, there's something I
Never get jealous.
I mean, you do have moments of jealousy.
Come on.
Like, hold on. You do get moments of jealousy, right? Everyone does. It's normal, right?
When was that?
I don't know. I can't think of one. But everyone has that. You have that. I have that. But the thing is, again, going back to what I said earlier, I live in reality. I mean, I know what, like, if I look at you purely as an object, I know what I'm dating, right?
A human.
No, but like the way you look and everything. So it's like, I know what I'm dating here. It's like, clearly I think you're attractive, right?
Thanks for that.
And so naturally that means out of the 7 billion people on the planet, there is going to be others. All you have to do is look at your Instagram for proof. And it's like, does that make me jealous? No. Because it's like, A, you're mine, and B, it's like, why would I get annoyed that other people find you attractive? That makes me look good.
Yeah, okay.
And it's true.
Okay.
Like, you don't look like... You don't walk... Any time we go somewhere, you look great. You don't look like a disaster. Like, I'm not embarrassed to be in public with you. It's like, you make me look good, which obviously means that other people think you're attractive. So why would I be jealous about that? And see, the other thing is like here, like, not everyone, obviously not everyone knows who you and I are. So it's like, if you're getting approached, it's like, yeah, I know you can handle it. You just politely tell them to fuck off.
Okay, or like, nice to see you. Like, where's my tequila bottle? And then there it is. And then like, yeah, by the way, this is my husband.
Yeah. Which has
Anyway,
happened.
It does happen many times. So like,
Leave your comments in your chat. We'll answer your questions. It's cool. Or she will.
I will.
I'm just here because I know how to set all this up. In future, there'll be somebody else sitting here.
Yeah. I hope so. Like, on me or like I own them or what?
No. They're guests.
Okay.
This isn't OnlyFans, bro.
I want to have OnlyFans, but like, I will end up in jail. Oh, Lafash!
Ah. Wise
Lafash.
words, Eric.
Remember.
Thank you. You can call me Guru Eric.
Remember, you need to make me like a very sexy gal. And then see you on the weekend if you go out somewhere. And yeah, I know like Eric always have nice words, like wise words, because like he's fucking old. And
Yeah.
okay, like if people ask me like how to handle the jealousy, come on. I'm not jealous person, but I'm a fucking territorial person.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to answer this.
I don't care. I know
Okay.
what you're like. It's not going to be a surprise for me.
I mean, like. Anyway, how I do handle with jealousy, I just tell him, babe, I don't like this bitch. Can you unfollow her? Can you unlike her? And he deleted his Instagram.
No, that's not the reason. Like, I actually deleted my Instagram because I was actually thinking about it for a while. And I'm like, I'm not actually doing anything useful with it. And if anything, I'm wasting my time on it. So I will eventually put it back up, but I actually want to use it for something useful and build a profile with it. Otherwise, it's just like, who cares? Like, I don't use it for anything useful,
Yeah.
other than wasting time. And these days, I'm so focused on, career progression, leveling up, wealth, blah, 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 the future. I just, the way I look at it is wasting time is just something I can't afford right now. I want to
Yeah.
keep focused. So that's why I don't really have an Instagram anymore.
Baby, can you reply the chat?
Yeah, we are. We talk. We talk to the camera.
Okay.
So what did you say? You got it, Eric. You got it. Eric needs to approve the outfits.
Okay,
Of
okay.
course.
This is guys, like, by the way, like, maybe people asking like why I'm always like wearing something like this, revealing stuff and blah blah blah, and then why as my partner he never like banned me, don't wear this, don't wear that, because I am my own person and then I can wear whatever I want without his permission, and then he just like always encouraged me to wear whatever I want, to be whoever I want to be, and then like he said like if you feel like comfortable in this, and then he always like just support me, and then he always be like, baby, come on, you have this body, you have to like show it off, like every time you go out and then like wearing revealing stuff, you're gonna be with me, you're gonna be safe, and that's it. Like I always like be next to him, and then like no one can give me shit. So thanks
Yeah,
for
I mean
that,
that's
bro.
the truth. Like unless you're with like people we trust,
Yeah.
you're always with me, and when you're with me, you're like safe. End of story. It's like security
Yeah, I
for
mean,
you.
like, come on, babe. You almost like 2 meters. Like, who wants to have a problem with you? Anyway, so yeah, that's how we talk about the jealousy. So
Yeah.
he never jealous. So guys, hit me up. Like hit my Instagram.
Just know I read it.
Okay.
I see-
and also,
and-
wait a fucking minute. Wait. Since he deleted his Instagram, like all the bitches stalking my Instagram to see you. And I'm like, okay, here is
Really?
your yes. Do you want me to mention like who they are? It's gonna be like.
I should add like a sound thing so I can put the beat noise.
But okay. For all the bitches, if you want to see Eric, you can like stalking me, okay? I promise that I will like post more about him. Okay.
Oh, you butt hurt now.
No, go ahead. Anyway, okay. So, as you know, like all the relationship is not gonna be like all lovey-dovey, right?
Yeah.
And then like we actually like honestly, guys, like I will like just tell you the truth, like we sometimes like facing really bad of time where we actually like just a little shit could like misunderstand us, right?
Yeah, when it's that time of month, especially.
Especially like once in a month, like where my PMS like so bad, and then like I would like to thank you that like you're still here,
Yeah.
putting up with all my shit. Like I am not
easy.
easy to handle, but sometimes you're not easy to handle as well.
Yeah.
But like I'm so glad that we're still here, and I hope we can face it like for many years. But like I think like I'm getting less and less, right?
No.
Wait.
Recently, no. I'm gonna put my foot down eventually.
Okay,
Seriously.
okay. Done this. Babe, you're supposed to be like saying good things about me.
No, I'm supportive, but I mean, you wanna like, we are talking to a real audience, right? And
Yeah.
this is gonna be on YouTube for people to watch later. So I think the reality is you gotta give. I'm not just gonna sit here and just be like a little puppy dog and agree with you all the time, because there's going to be, like, let's be fair, people are watching for you, but people are going to hear my perspective as well.
Yeah.
And just because it looks like we have an amazing relationship, by the way, we do, you know, there are realities that, you know, other people need to think about, you know, moving into, if they're single and want to move into a relationship. The other thing is, if girls are watching this too, like, at least they should understand what, like, what a guy thinks like. You know, not all guys are going to be like me and, you know, have a particular mindset about, you know, life progression and the way I view relationships. But, you know, the other thing is, like, at least have some understanding that people are going to behave a particular way. Like, the other thing is, like, you know, pre-30, like, guys are just going to want to be, like, screwing around a lot as well. You know, and that's something pretty difficult for guys, like, that, you know, because here's a perspective, right? For all the guys watching, if you're in your 20s, work your ass off. Because girls aren't interested in somebody that has nothing. It's just true, right?
You have nothing.
Really? So it's like girls aren't interested in guys that don't have nothing, don't have responsibility, can't show leadership characteristics, you know, things like that. It's like, look, you know, you have to go through some shit on your own. And at least what I did in my 20s is like, yeah, like any guy, I'm like, oh, you're looking for poon, right? But the reality is I worked my ass off through my 20s.
Okay.
I just did. And I went through a lot of shit to build my character. And you know what? A lot of the guys in their 20s haven't gone through enough shit and just simply don't have enough character. You know, like, I really hate the phrase game, but it to use it as a word that captures everything, you've got nothing. And unless you start going through some shit, get some life experience, and I don't just mean, oh, I got so fucked up last weekend. I genuinely mean go through a disaster, go through a crisis, because if you don't, that's where you're going to learn. You know, I've had to go through many, and it's really built my character. That's why I'm confident enough saying what I'm saying in front of you, because here's the other thing: don't be a pussy, guys. Like, this is live. I can talk to you and confidently say this stuff, and knowing that you're going to listen and take it in.
Yeah.
You know, because we're sharing perspective here, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Go through some shit first. You know, because women just don't respect man with no character. End of story.
Okay. But I'm asking like about like how we bounce back.
Well, how we bounce back. I mean, I'm going to go back to what you said before. It's like, put your ego aside. You know, and the other thing as well is like we bounce back because we took the time to get to know each other and decide that, yeah, we want something long, like a long-term relationship, right? Make sure you've gone through that first. The other thing as well is sometimes you don't know what a person is really like until much later in the relationship. 1 year, 2 year, 5 year, whatever. But ultimately, it's like some of you are just going to go, I've had enough, and you're going to walk away, or she's going to walk away, or whatever. But, you know, let's assume you've met somebody that, you know, you have a good collaborative relationship, loving, etc. You know, put your ego aside, because ultimately if it's like the two of you are a team and working to build a life together, it's like, is it really worth arguing about not putting your clothes in the clothes basket? No. You know?
Okay.
I mean, you tell me to do it, I still don't.
Yeah.
But we get to a stage where it's like, yeah, it'll happen. Whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, put your ego aside. Simple.
Yeah.
That's my perspective.
How, like, for my perspective, how I bounce back is like there are like so many times that like I'm just so down to put up with your shit, because like sometimes what you say is not what you do.
Yeah.
So it's like, but like again, like okay, like I have to think about like the bigger picture, like
Yeah, because the bigger picture is worth it, at least for us. It's worth it, you know?
yeah, and then like okay, this is like 10% that Eric shit did, and then like this is like 1,000% that like you actually did it right. So it's like just don't ruin the little like a dirty splash, ruining like the entire things that we already like been building. So it's like okay, just like inhale, exhale, and then like you are allowed to get upset, guys, and then like I think it's a really important for you both actually like sit and talk. Baby, you know what? Like I feel upset because you did this. And then like will you be less of it, or like can we like actually like next time you will not gonna do it again, and then like come to the agreement where actually we try get better to our partner.
Yeah, and the other thing is, back to me being rooted in reality, things will happen over and over again. You won't just immediately change. It like we're talking about shit that annoys us, right? It gets better, but it's not it's not changing from one day to the next.
Or like I'm just get used to it. It's like okay, this is just like your moment. You can have that, and I'm just like. Okay, at the first beginning, like our relationship was just like in like a Disney, you know, like oh my god, I always agree with you. Let's do this and that, and like we face like argument and blah blah blah. And what I do is actually like ask my friend who be in relationship like a long time, and then like in one roof asking like what you gonna do if you actually like get so mad, and then like how to not just like keep bombing your partner with your bad words.
Yeah.
And then she said like just go out for a walk, just read something, just like have separated space.
Yeah, time out is important.
It's important. We might like do a lot together, but it's actually like really helpful to actually have your own time, and then it's needed. Like I don't want to be like too attached, and then you also don't want to be like attached, but like I really love doing things with you, but sometimes we need to do our own shit by ourselves, right?
Yeah, bro. I mean, like, let's be fair. I mean, you're not a gamer, right? So it's not like we play video games together.
I can, but you never asked me.
Well, you don't have a gaming PC. You don't play the games I play. Like, what do you want? Even earlier on, I said, let's play Mario Kart together. No.
Yeah, I know. I'd rather.
Die. I get it.
I'd rather.
I get it. That's fine. It's like, I also do music. Like, you don't really participate in that because even though you've started doing music yourself,
Yeah.
but I mean, you do hip hop and rap, and I do metal. It couldn't be more different, you know?
Okay. Yeah, so that's how we bounce back, guys. And then, well, we're gonna talk about now, like it's more like intimate.
Are we? Cool.
About,
By the way, if you've got questions or want to give your perspective, type it in the chat, guys, because, you know, we're here to talk shit for a little while longer, so we're happy to you know, participate with you.
yeah. So the next question, there's like my friend asking about like, please talk about sexual literacy.
Sexual literacy?
Yeah.
That's okay. What, like?
Okay, so honestly, I don't know that shit. I Google it. So it says about like a sexual like wait.
Google
Like,
intermission break.
No, like how you protect your sexual health. Like how we protect our sexual health. I don't know. Do we have like kind of image that like we fuck around?
I don't know. I think people think like, hang on. Keep going. Give your perspective. I need to get something.
I cannot talk.
Is it too
Okay.
hard to talk while I'm not there?
Okay, so what is our like sexual literacy? Okay, this is like, I think this is like not for everyone. Like this is the first time that I heard about that, and it's actually like asking like how we protect our sexual health while we probably like sexually active, right? I don't know. I never protected. I had protection.
I'll put it this way. Here's one way to look at it, right? Remember when I said so many people that we know, guys and girls, they just dive headfirst into relationships? Part of that, you know, part of that period at the beginning where you're trying to work the other person out
Yeah.
is where you have to work out whether you're sexually compatible. And here's another thing, right? We met at the right time. Well, I don't mean like, oh, it's COVID and we can't go anywhere, so we have to get to know each other. I mean, we met at the right time in our lives because both of us were just simply fed up with relationships. We were like, fuck this shit. This is only going to be a casual hookup fling, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I think we can be transparent about that. But in the beginning, we were like super clear about, yeah, this is what we like, but we're not going to go into details, but this is what we like, blah, 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 this, that, and the other, right? And it's just, and you're like, cool, dope, cool, we're meeting this day. And then we did, and then here we are today talking on the internet with people we don't know, or maybe we do know. But it's simple as that. I mean, look, life is not short, but you can spend a lot of time wasted. Right? You're going to get to a point where it's not difficult to hook up. You know, we're talking specifically about sex right now, right? Everyone gets to a point where it's not difficult to hook up. They can just go out and pull a girl or a guy, right? But if you're talking about the context of a relationship, you're just going to be honest about it because seriously, in my experience, sex is a ticking time bomb.
Oh yeah. What does that mean?
Well, like you know what a bomb is, right?
Yeah, ticking bomb, like
Yeah, and it's like
it's
got a timer and it ticks around until there's a point of explosion, right?
Yeah.
And so, here we go, Miss Influencer.
No, I just like,
Yeah.
guys, you have to join the live because we're talking about sex now, which is like everyone asks about it. And join now.
Anyway,
It's
as I
getting
was
a lot.
saying, apologies to people that were waiting for me to get to the point. It's a ticking time bomb because, let's be fair, everyone is like, oh, happy days when you first hook up with somebody, right? But the smallest thing can build up to the biggest issue. And when I say ticking time bomb, it doesn't mean that, oh, in 3 weeks you're going to be like, fuck this, and then leave. It might, right? But as I said, if you're in the stage where you're like, I want to settle down with somebody, just be freaking open about, that. Because, I think the US is the best example for this. You see like 10, 12, 15-year relationships go out the window because there's sexual incompatibility. And it could be the smallest freaking thing, but it's the trigger to end the relationship. So realistically, everything needs to be balanced, right? But when we're talking about like the whole, sexual intimacy or literacy and balancing things out, and we're talking in the context of a long-term partner, by the way, we're not talking about random hookups, then you got to be
random hookups.
Yeah, not now, but when in the context of a long-term relationship, be open and honest about it up front.
Yeah,
we were before we even met.
Yeah, but this is also like, it takes guts to actually like talking about that, because like in the first meeting, there is no like needed to like, why I have to open up like 100% to this guy, because like I just want to something casual.
Yeah.
But like us, like, okay, wait, I don't want a relationship. I just really want to something casual and blah, blah, blah. And I like this, because like, I don't know, I feel like I'm very comfortable to share it with you.
Did you get a new watch?
No, you said that you're going to get me a Fitbit.
Yeah, well, I've been gone. Anyway, sorry, go on.
So yeah, like, but like again, like how we keep maintain our like sexual health is actually
have sex. That's a good point. Have sex.
We could actually check.
Sorry?
Like we check our health as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like when you kind of like sexually active, you have to be aware there will be like probably a disease.
I don't think that's what they're talking about. I think they're talking about between a couple. They're not talking about like STDs, bro.
Okay. Oh, like the healthiness. Like,
yeah, between your partner.
Okay.
Not.
Try to do it very regularly. You have to make time. Like it doesn't matter like how tired you are or like how busy you are. You have to make time. That's why like we need to make time for a date night, because actually like we do everything together. Even like we're doing this together, and then like I literally can do like anything together with him. Like I go home and then like sometimes we cook together, and then we went to the gym together, we watched together, blah blah blah, and almost anything together. But like so sometimes we forgot, oh yeah, there is sex that we haven't done.
Yeah, I mean there's
and then
there's
like it's just like
that.
and then like sometimes like there is something that I need, but like it's not fulfilled yet.
Yeah.
But like when I want to do it and then he doesn't want to do it, or like the other way around, so it's like, okay, you have to make your schedule. But this is like very important.
Yeah, I mean what you hit on was an important point. Like we make time for each other. You know what I mean? That's why since we started dating, Wednesday nights, on the basis that we're not traveling for work, is our night.
Yeah.
And we it started as a thing going, oh, it's date night, and then it just never stopped. Every Wednesday is date night. It doesn't matter if we're just at home or we go out or
just doing podcast.
Yeah, or this, like it's like Wednesday night's date night. That's it, and like you said, just make time for each other, And again, I'm specifically talking about the context of a relationship right now. Like, honestly, if you're single, just, I don't know, go to a club or pay somebody, whatever you got to do to get off. Like, that's up to you how you handle yourself. But like,
yeah, but this is like when you already have a partner.
Yeah, of
and
course.
Then like it just start like faded away. Like
no, I don't think it ever faded.
No, I mean like in general. Like I mean like I'm so obsessed with you. Like I could go crazy if you haven't right on me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, by the way, guys, this is like first time ever I told publicly, like between me and him, it's like more me that demanded, and then like I could get like a fucking crazy girl if I didn't get any that of him. So when
that's good though, right?
It's good. But like when I think that like I'm lack of vitamin D, I'm like, okay, I'm just changed into a Hulk. And then it's like, baby, if you're being a Hulk, how can I get horny?
Yeah.
Right?
It's like, bro, I want to see a woman, not some like evil witch bitch.
But like there's been like, I want it now. But it's
yeah,
like,
but it goes both ways, bro.
yeah, no, it's more like me though. He never asked me.
Yeah,
for
just
that.
take it.
Like, he never showed me that like he obsessed with me. Like I don't know like what's wrong with me.
I gotta keep you guessing, bro. Be toxic.
I don't know, be toxic.
Be toxic.
It's a toxic one. I'm not. Yeah. So
feel free to add your chats or comments or whatever or questions. Or your experiences. It'd be interesting to know yours. No, seriously, it'd be quite interesting, if you're okay to talk publicly about stuff.
okay, people asking, do we have sexual issues?
Do we have sexual... Like
Not
what?
enough. That's my issues.
It's never enough.
Never enough.
Yeah. I don't think so.
I
Do we?
do.
Do you?
Yeah.
What? But they can hear you. Whispering's not going to fix that.
I get it. No, like seriously, like do we have sexual issues?
No. You pretty much do what I say and it's great.
Yeah.
Keeps me happy.
I think probably...
I mean, if you've seen her wardrobe, it's mostly
this
things
is the
for
most
that.
basic thing that I can wear. Right?
Hey, I have standards.
Okay. There is no like a real it's not an issue, but like I wish that I can do it with him in more places. But like you're banned to do it just like everywhere. That's my issue.
There's that place in France that friends were telling us about, the city.
Like the naked
The
people.
nudist place where people just go
But
crazy.
that's not like okay, like I think it's just like so sexy. There's like a nude city.
Yeah.
But like I think the sexier is like when you barely wear nothing. Not like naked.
You got a nice comment there for you. So.
Oh, thank you, Doni Setiaji. So he said like 100%, 100 Tante Raisya Idola Milfku. And by the way, like people that don't know, yeah, I'm a mom, and people call me like I'm a MILF. Am I a MILF?
Totally. I mean, by definition, yes.
But yeah, thank you for calling me MILF. I will take it as a compliment, cause like that's a dream goal, right?
You need to readjust.
Oh shit! What happened?
I'm watching out for you, bro. So your channel doesn't get deleted.
I cannot see any nipple there.
Yeah, I know. I'm making sure that the internet doesn't see.
Okay. You can, but like differently.
Yeah.
Hi, my bro.
There's a paywall.
That's why like I really love our relationship, because like we can't joke around about that. Like there is no like we just lean on with the jokes.
Yeah, we just lean into the jokes. And same goes for like when people like talk shit about us, which they do quite frequently. You may be surprised, but people do. And man, like, it's so funny. You just lean into it, and the people have no like response. For us, when we lean into like banter, it's just fun. For
Like
us.
at first, like if I have a haters, I will talk to him like, oh baby, like why I have like so many people that hate me and blah blah blah. But right now, it's just like, oh, you're so irrelevant.
Yeah.
Like,
No, but this is like, okay, let's have a more marketing discussion. And I was talking to somebody on Twitter about this recently. It's like it's like you either want to be loved or hated or both. You don't want to be lukewarm. You know what I mean by lukewarm, right?
no, what's that?
Okay, you know what lukewarm is? It's a temperature, room temperature, right?
Warm is that
No,
like a warm?
No, lukewarm is like room temperature.
Okay.
You don't want to be room temperature. Because nobody gives a fuck about you if you're room temperature.
Okay.
But if you're loved or hated or both, bam, it's attention, it's marketing, it's power,
Okay.
So why
when
would you,
no
why,
one hates you, you're doing something wrong with your life.
Exactly.
So if you're
Be hated. It means you're doing something right.
Okay.
And be hated for the right reasons. Don't be hated because you like killed somebody's mother, because that's a terrible thing to do.
or you're Amber Heard.
Yeah. I think that's a legitimate reason to go, yeah, you're not a nice person. You need to go away.
Yeah. So that's my sexual issue stuff. What's yours?
I think it's pretty aligned.
It's the same.
Yeah.
We cannot do as much as we want at the places that we want to do it, right?
Yeah, because I mean, like, it just doesn't mean like you turn the lights off and bang. It means it's also like we like to do other stuff. You can do risky stuff, you can do costume stuff, fetish stuff, whatever else, So I know, like, without going into too much details, there's like, it's variety. But that's who we are, That's who we are as people. So, hello.
Yeah. So I'm reading for the next question.
All right. There's more questions? I thought we ran out of questions.
That's true. But actually, like, they're asking things that, like, I personally probably, like, not rather to talk.
Yeah, I mean, some of the things, I think we're more comfortable talking face to face with certain people about things.
Yeah.
Because some things just should remain personal. But then there's like, so if you see us, ask us a question. Oh, come on. I mean, there is people watching. The number is actually ticking up, interestingly enough. See, I told you we should have let the intro go longer. But
It's fine.
yeah, it's all right. But the reality is, like, we don't need to. We need to have some mystery about us, right?
There is nothing mystery about me, about you, actually. So
Really? What do you mean? Like,
you delete your Instagram means, like, no one gonna know about you anymore.
oh, like I said, I will come back, but I'm not. Like, just to reiterate, my Instagram is gone because I'm uninterested in having something that wastes my time. And the only reason why I'm coming back is because I'm going to use it as a platform to do something.
Yeah.
Because right now I'm too focused on things that are important, like building a future, being, let's put it simply, is like retiring before I'm 50. That kind of goals like that.
It's just like 3 years more.
Really?
Yeah.
Do I look that old?
Yeah.
I don't look that old. I still got colour in my hair.
It's mine. So yeah, guys, I think, like, that's it. Like, I tried to answering question as much as we could, and then there are some things that I cannot talk, like, I'm not, like, comfortable to talk about. But, like, thanks for having us, And then, of course, like I accept your criticism or like also like your suggestion, what I should be doing like for my next podcast or like who you want to hear and then what kind of topic that you want to hear. But like, okay, this is kind of like, honestly, this is just like a test run.
Yeah, it's a test run, but the reality is like, look, you know, you're not always going to see me in front of the camera. I'm more like a tech person. The idea is we'd like to have people rolling through. If you've got suggestions of who she should talk to and just get on camera with,
Yeah.
by all means, leave a comment, leave a chat, whatever. If you're watching this in the future, yeah, definitely leave a comment. Or, you know, on Instagram, her Instagram, do suggestions. Or if you want to collab.
Like there.
Sorry?
Like my Instagram is there.
Oh, yes, yeah.
There.
Click, push the button. It's not a button, but you know. But yeah, look, you know, what you realistically need to do is let us know who you'd like to see, what you'd like us to talk about. Naturally, if we start bringing on guests, again, I'm not always going to be in front of the camera. I think it'll be more fun for her natural bubbly self to be chatting to, you know, anybody really. I think it'd be a lot of fun. So do you, but yeah.
Probably we're gonna try like another background and then like, guys, actually I have a mic. Can I just like take this to just show it off?
Yeah, it's on an arm, so it's cool.
Can I
Hold
just,
on, I need to move something.
Okay. Okay, so actually guys, we have like all these equipments. Like I have this. I can just like pretend this as a podcast. But actually it comes like from this. So yeah, so I actually have this and then like, where's the thingy, bro?
Up there.
Oh, it's so far. Magic. That one. Just like pretend. So yeah, actually like I have like a fully equipment. Like, you know, like I know netizen Indonesia be like, oh, you're starting a podcast, but you don't have the shit that you have to. So it's like, how about now?
So
Right?
professional.
So professional.
You're wearing
right
headphones,
now.
you immediately have validity now.
Like, people think that, like, oh, I'm not a pro enough. I can be a fucking pro. So, yeah, so the next time is gonna be, like, interesting, but, like, I would really like your feedback, who I'm gonna talk with, and then what kind of topic that you wanna hear. If you follow me on Instagram, like, I'm not the person that, like to talk a lot on my stories, but then you can have me here and then you can hear me until you get bored. By the way, basically that.
And you know, maybe we have multiple podcasts. I think this one's pretty cool. Yeah, I think this one's pretty cool. Oh, thanks, Lavesh. Everybody, like and subscribe her channel. It's not just podcasts. We've got vlogs and stuff coming out. We're just been too busy to actually get anything done, but we should see some more stuff coming out. But yeah, definitely leave any messages, like and subscribe, follow her on Instagram. We're going to get more guests on. It's going to be fun. And I think it'll be really cool to see what happens if we involve a little bit more of the...
Lavesh, are
of
you
the
not
sauce.
working? You're watching. Peace out, bro. Let's meet in Cafe Cali again because like I really like that place. And where were you the last time? Why did you gone? Where are you gone?
You had like a party or something to go to, didn't you?
Oh, you went to that gay guy club, Mr. Fox, right?
For free flow gin.
For free flow gin. But I love free flow, by the way. So, but he hates Mr. Fox. So fuck.
I'm always standing. I don't like. I like having somewhere to be. That's it. Anyway, that's me being entitled, I guess.
Okay, so by the way, I leave it here because like it doesn't even function at all. So just so you know, guys. What does that mean? Your background entertainment.
Oh, okay.
What's that?
He's doing something and leaving us on in the background.
What's that?
It's like when you're working and you have listening to music.
Okay,
You know?
are you working though? Or doing something else? Or cardio night? Whatever. Anyway, okay, thanks guys for having us. I think like that's enough. It's kind of like 1 hour.
Yeah.
I need to...
It's a good length.
I still need to like pack some lunch. It kind of ran out because of like hearing us talking bullshit. Not bullshit, but anyway. So yeah, thanks for having us. Don't forget to subscribe, follow. Is that follow?
Subscribe,
Subscribe,
like,
and
comment,
and
share,
and worship it or whatever.
whatever you got to do.
Whatever you're gonna do.
Suggestions are much appreciated. We'll try and hook up some more interviews with people. That'll be a lot of fun.
You
But yeah, as a first time, this was a lot of fun. She, most likely her and somebody else. We'll see you next time. But bye.
Bye, guys.
Oh,